Hey YouTube, it's SaintMarcuz here again. Super excited to announce that I won a regional this weekend, the CARTA MAGICA Remote Duel Regional. I got first place with branded Despia, and I'm super excited to show you the deck list, and let's get right into it. So we're going to start off with the main deck of 42 cards. It is 23 monsters and 19 spells. We're going to do 3 Aluber. Card is awesome. Search us any branded card, branded fusion, branded red, branded opening, Despia Theater branded. Then we got 3 Tragedy. Tragedy searches any monster. This card's awesome. This is honestly, I'm happy that this is getting a ultra rare reprint in the Ghost from the Past 2 Haunting that's coming out in a week and a half. We play 1 Ad-Lib. Ad-Lib is a key component now. This card helps us do the generic line with Mirror Jade and Chimera combo that you're going to see non-stop. We're also playing the Comedy. Comedy helps us dodge Imperm Veiler from grave or from hand. Very good card. Helps us beat Flunderies a lot. This card needs to be in the deck regardless. This card will win you games. Then we have the last name, Dramaturge. Dramaturge of the Despia, everyone's cutting. I'm going to keep it. I'm playing 3 Tragedy. I need another monster to search. Dramaturge is there. Dramaturge has a good effect. It's a Veiler Imperm on the field when an extra deck monster hits the field from a location. Very good card. And then we're playing the 2 Fallen Albaz for the Branded Fusion engine. We're also playing the 1 Light Hex Seal. We have monsters that we can go into from there. And then we are also playing the Patchwork engine, and we're playing 2 Edge Imp Chains for the Patchwork engine. After that, we're playing the hand traps of 3 Nibiru, 9 hand traps, so 3 Nibiru, 3 Ash Blossom, and 3 Effect Veiler. If there's any card in here that I would change currently because of what I've been playing against for the past few days, it would be the Nibiru. I would probably side these and put in my back row hate, the Twin Twisters and Red Reboot. I'm tired of losing the Mystic Mine in the game ones. People are starting to drop that stuff on me, and it's getting a little frustrating. Let me just say that. So then we'll go into the spells real quick and show off the spells. This deck is very consistent. Even when you brick, you can still play through a lot of things. You can play through a lot of games. We've got 3 Branded Fusion. This card ate a lot of ashes. That's fine. We still play regular Despia after that. And then we got 3 Branded Opening. 3 Branded Opening, still a great powerhouse spell card in this deck. It searches any monster, searches Luber. It could special summon if you want to, add it to hand. The second effect to kill itself for the cost of a fusion monster to die is perfect. And then we have the 3 Branded Red. That is our amazing. Grab a card, keep it in hand, or banish it and summon a fusion summon. So good. We're also playing the 1 Theater of the Branded. This card's a great poly spell. It has a great recursion tool. We can bring back a fusion monster when it leaves the field. We can chain block with like Masquerade and Aluber. Such a good card, should still stay in the deck. Next we have the 1 card starter, Foolish Burial. Card is awesome. Then we play the 3 Patchwork and 2 Poly. So we're playing 2 Edge Imp, 3 Patchwork, 2 Poly at a 3-2-2 ratio. It's very good. I want to see the Patchwork. I can discard this for discard costs without issues. And then we play the 3 Super Poly in the main. This card's still a very good card. It's losing its flavor once the Despia matchups start sliding out within a week or two. I think a lot of people will start realizing that this deck isn't the strongest deck of the format. It's just new and pretty. And a lot of the people that weren't on the deck will probably leave the deck. We'll then go into the extra deck here. We're going to start off with the Fallen Albaz Branded Fusion package. We're going to be playing 2 Albion the Branded Dragons. They are awesome at searching us spells at the end phase, spells or traps. Card's super good. We usually pitch it off Mirror Jade, which we play a 1 of in this deck. A lot of people are playing this at 2. I'm playing it at 1. Extra deck space is tight, and there's a lot of options that you can put in here. If anything that I would play 2 in this deck, it would be this Lubellion. Lubellion's a very good card. The recursion on it is so nice. Being able to shuffle it back is awesome. If I were to play this at 2, I'd probably take out one of the cards in the extra deck. I'll tell you in a second. We also have another Fallen Albaz extra deck monster called Sprine the Iron Dash Dragon. It came in the structure deck and BLVO, Blazing Vortex. Iron Dash is our way to play through Contact C. If we leave Contact C on board when they do it to us and we don't go into Sprine, we can no longer Super Poly our opponent. So if we play Sprine, we can Super Poly our opponent on their turn, because we're not making Chimera first turn. Then we have the Despia package of 2 Blazing Masquerade the Blazing Dragons. We have 1 Despian Quiritus, which is a super good card against Floowandereeze. Sit this thing on defense mode against Floowandereeze with a Comedy in hand, and it's very hard for them to out this card. Then we play the Despian Proskinion, which is an amazing Super Poly target against the Mirror, which you'll be playing against a lot this week, if not for another week after that as well. We're also playing Mudragon the Swamp as a Super Poly target. It's the card when it comes up, it comes up. It also stops Plunder. If we ever go against Plunder, it stops them from targeting their own monsters to summon from the extra deck because they're water, which is really funny. Next we have Predaplant Dragostapelia. This is our card that we go into when we put back Lubellion and Fallen Albaz if we have the Mirror Jade in the banish pile. Dragostapelia I'm going to be using more against the Floowandereeze. I did not realize the full potential this card has against it until I played against Victor on Sunday at Locals. I got second at that, he got first, 6th round Locals, so it was a good day of playtesting. And I've been playing this card wrong, so learn something new every time. Next we're playing First Dark Lord. This card is our Sword Soul, anti-Sword Soul Striker card. We haven't played against Sword Soul in a hot minute here. This would be the card that I would replace with Lubellion, to be honest. But I love my 4K beater with the protection effect and special summon effect. Pay a grand, summon 1 fairy from grave or hand, non-targeting, so if they Ghost Ogre, you just summon it right back. It's pretty funny. Next we have the Guardian Chimera, which is the most awesome boss monster to play. This card's nuts. Guardian Chimera, I kind of want to play it at 2, but at the same time, 1 is fine. I haven't had the issue where I needed it, especially in grind games. I really haven't had an issue to need it, because I can just recur it off Lubellion. I could send back Lubellion and Chimera and make Dragostapelia without issues here, and then just summon it again, so 1 is just fine. Next we have Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Very controversial card within the Despia community. So this is 14 extra deck monsters right now. Red Eyes Dark Dragoon is to shut out games. We're not necessarily going into it first, but on the follow-up turn to shut out a game, we will summon Dark Dragoon. If it gets super polyed, hey, it happens. Just know that you need to play the matchup better at that point in time. Expect super poly. And then I want to showcase Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. This card is underrated. This is my OTK machine. I OTK 2 times at regionals with this card. It just eats every monster on the field. Awesome card. 3400 beats Chimera, 3300 defense. It hits everything that you need. Helps clear boards for you to kill your opponent. So super good card. I really recommend it. It also has a really good effect that I'm not abusing yet, but I'm going to attempt to do that in the Branded Lost build. The effect is I can target 1 trap in my graveyard and set it to my spell and trap zone after I kill a monster. It's pretty awesome. Next we'll go into the side deck for you. Side deck that we have now is 3 Contact C. I was going to replace it. I decided to keep it, playtest it more, because I never saw it the first time I was playtesting with it. Very good card in the mirror. A lot of the Despia cards, Despia players I've played against could not out it, and this card stops them from super polying because they have to use this card as material when super polying, and they don't have an option in their extra deck. So you just contact CM, blow out the back row, and then kill the card. That's where Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon comes in. Kill everything in the field. And then we have our anti-flu cards. 3-draw Knockbird. God, I hate that deck so much. Droll just shuts them down on their first search, and then they'll pass on you, which is fine. Next we have more anti-flu cards, which would be 1 Necroworld Banshee and 2 Zombie World. I like this ratio best because 1, I can pitch this off, banish it, summon a zombie, activate a Zombie World from deck, or I can recur the Necroworld Banshee later on with Lubellion, and then do it again later on with the second Zombie World. I'd rather draw the spell than than the Banshee, so I don't waste my normal summon. It makes Fluunder's Rage really hard. Next we have the 2 Twin Twisters that will replace, when siding, will replace the 3rd Patchwork and one of the random reds for the 2 Twin Twisters. I'm tempted to main deck this card right now, these 2 cards, over the Nibiru's in the main deck. Nibiru right now isn't really good if all you're playing are Despia Mirrors. This card just helps you blow out the back row. It's so good. And then we have the 1 red reboot. I know in the list that M. Cole did a video on before had Harpies. I don't know why, but I was using the red reboot for the list, which is weird because I got deck checked 3 times at the event, and they, so it had to be in the card list. And then we have the 3 token collectors. This is for Sword Soul and Brave Engine. Did not need to side it at all during the event. All I played against were Brandon Despia and Fluunder's players the entire event. I had a super fun time, and I want to say thank you to the event organizers for hosting the event. It was super fun. Glad we could do it. And then the last thing I want to say is that this mat right here, on Wednesday I'm picking a winner. If you want to enter in for this mat giveaway, check out my structure deck video and follow the rules to get entered into earning this mat. This is sponsored by Apollo's Dueling Dojo, ApollosDuelingDojo.com. Super good guy. He has great collection of mats that you might like for different archetypes. And he's coming out with a new Alubra mat after this as well. And I think he's teasing a Fallen Albaz one also after that. So thank you again for coming by. Please like the video, subscribe, comment, leave me some feedback if you want. I try to answer every comment I see. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.